football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The shotgun handoff here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Throwing off play action. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, LSU. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, LSU, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Bringing it out, it's Carter. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. He finds some space. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Off the play fake on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Aguilar. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Matthews. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because...
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. And they can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Staley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quick throw. The catch is made. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of.
That's a 1st down for the offense. That's the end of the 1st quarter. LSU 14, Tennessee 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Over the middle, it's Anderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Catch made on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
An effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend to get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to home.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Brazzell. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Thomas. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner will be brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Caught in the backfield. It's Staley. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important second down play coming up. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback.
time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Aggressive call on the opening play. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. And he's tackled at the 2. Bad decision to bring that out. Great coverage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the pass is incomplete. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's one option. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, LSU. Add 6 more points to the total. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Bringing it out. It's Carter. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
But when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Trying to find room. It's Durham.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short with 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Caught behind the line, it's Durham. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's an out route, the catch made. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Great cut. They whiff on him. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. And the Volunteers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Here's the point after attempt. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Gonna run it. It's Durham. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, and he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid gain.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Breaks an open space. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We go with a direct snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get
Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do?
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Bringing pressure. He gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. The sure hands. It's Thomas. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The Volunteers keep the football on the move.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Goes deep off his back foot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Durham.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Oh, he throws it back. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Durham. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the sideline. It's Brown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down at the 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Deep ball falling away. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Vols will crank up the tempo. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
33, and the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. He lets it go on the move. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
LSU 35, Tennessee 14.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab made by the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Matthews. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Volunteers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Grab behind the line. It's Perry. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Anderson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
That short completion sets up a third down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty
good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
Touchdown, Volunteers. Look out, whole different game now.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence of both is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal.
Get set.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Tennessee, 28.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looks to the left for a quick throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back of the ball. Trucks through the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got his man in the open field. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
The completion makes it second down. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Locates the tight end, it's complete.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Wide open downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And now the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Vols, as they come roaring back now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's Durham.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Tennessee offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now at third down and long on their side of the 50.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking for a late deep shot. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up fourth down. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense play keep away and secure the victory. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Working clock with the ground game. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Looking for a late deep throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. Oh, what a cut. He's still going. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Penalty sets up a 1st down and 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Perry. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They keep him guessing with a run. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And this pass is on target. Caught. And the timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a